Alright, g'day everyone, Pilot here, and welcome to episode 5 of Blue Nose Bastards of Bodney. We're up for some ground attack this afternoon, and we'll be heading down south across the channel at a wave top height. And about 5 minutes away from the coast, we'll climb up to 10,000 feet just to get over any coastal flak. And then we'll be paying the town of Bayeux a visit, specifically the Railyard to the southeast, and we'll be hand delivering some 500-pound bombs. We're a flight of 8 today, and we are the flight leader. Yeah, and if you're a regular of the channel, you might notice that things look a little prettier than normal, and that's because we're now playing in 4K, 120 frames a second, because I got my new computer, and everything looks lovely. I haven't had time to fully set up like all the settings to get it looking perfect, but it looks pretty damn good so far, and I'm pretty happy with it. Otherwise, we'll be feet wet over the channel. Let's check in and get to it.
Transport leader to sweepstake, airborne with 8 Mustangs.
Sweepstake to transport leader, roger. Proceed to the target area, over.
Transport leader to sweepstake, roger.
Sweepstake to Acorn leader, roger. We have no contacts yet, but enemy air activity is likely in the area of Caen. Proceed with caution, over. Acorn leader to sweepstake, acknowledged.
Caen is off to our left, though. If we're done with the target and there's nothing left for us to shoot, we'll head over that way and flex into combat air patrol and see if we can find any business. And looks like we got some contrails up high. I'm going to assume they're friendly, otherwise radar should have said something. Otherwise, let's keep on going. Alright, we should be about 5 minutes away from the coast, so let's get some speed and start our climb up to Angels 10. Good thing about being the flight leader is we don't have to stay in formation or keep in the same speed as anybody else. I can just climb the way I want, and they have to deal with it. So, up we go. 2,000 feet a minute. Alright, coming up to Angels 10, right about there. We'll be feet dry over the channel over occupied in France in a minute. Just need to figure out where we are. This doesn't look. That is the port of Le Moulins. We're supposed to be overflying that. So we have drifted off to the west a bit, and that should be Bayeux just over there. Yep. That's right, the wind must have pushed us off course. I was sticking to my bearing pretty religiously. Just keep an eye out for any coastal flak. How are we doing on fuel? Yeah, we'll switch over now. These runways here would be abandoned and destroyed by now. At this point in the war, there's no way the Luftwaffe could operate this far forward. Otherwise, we'll get our boys to go engage the target.
Transport aircraft, attack primary target.
Roger, attacking primary.
Flight, attack primary target and rejoin.
I'll get them going off onto their target. now, because DCS AI like to take very long, very convoluted run-ins to the target, and I am going to follow them in because I don't want to attack the target by myself. So I'm just going to follow these guys and turn in after them. Because if I go on by myself, I'll get shredded. Arm up the guns. And bomb stations as well. Yep, there's Bayeux and there is the railway just to the right hand side. Right, I think it's safe to turn in now. I'm gonna get down to about 6,000 feet. So if I die from too far up, I'll get to have too much speed. I'm gonna dump some flaps on as well, just to pump the brakes a little bit. And then I will handrail that target up my nose, and when it hits the wing root, I will turn in.
Transport Blue 2. Target in sight. Dead ahead.
Looks like there's a train in the station.
3 bombs away.
This is Transport Leader.
Right. 4 bombs away. 4.
Alright, here we go.
2 rounds on target. 4 rounds on target. 3 target destroyed.
Whoa. Bombs away. Careful not to rip the wings. Oh, we hit something.
Sweepstake, this is Acorn Leader. Engaging 8109 north of
Yep,
Caen.
take the ground fire.
Over. This is Sweepstake, Roger. Look around, fellas. Here comes the fireworks.
2 contact air defense target. 4 o'clock. Port 3.
Transport Leader to Sweepstake. Roger. Bandits north of Caen. Turning 090. Over.
Bandits over Caen. Alright. We could probably get a strafing on our way over there. Let's go.
3 guns. 3 target
Whoa,
destroyed.
triple A. Let's not get shot down on the way in.
3 running in.
Yeah, I don't think I hit anything. Whoa, my rudder trim is something to be desired.
4 running in.
Get the boys together.
3 rejoin. 2 rejoin.
Transport aircraft. Rejoin.
Rejoin.
Roger. Rejoining formation.
Aircraft off the nose and flak up high. You guys coming in or what? You know, I'm just going to throw a quick orbit because I don't want to go up against all that mess without any backup. Wait for my lads to catch up.
Hey, Matt. Look at that great big fire I started, will you?
Looks like there's about 8 of them. I could have sworn that there were... They said there were already Allied fighters here. So... I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm going to assume these guys are hostile. Alright, go get them, boys.
Flight. Engage bandits. Roger.
Transport aircraft, engage bandits.
Roger. Engaging bandits.
I'm a little further forward than I'd like, but too late now. Put the gas on.
Engaging bandits. 2. Contact target 10 o'clock. Point 1.
Oh boy, that's a lot.
Target 2 o'clock. Point 3.
The sun. Couple of hits. It's a 109. Yeah, that had to hurt. .109s is not my choice of what I want to be fighting down at this height. It's also annoying because Mustangs and 109s have a very similar profile. Oh shit, that's a Mustang. Sorry, I'm glad I missed. That's a Mustang. That's a Mustang, I think, as well? Yeah, frick. I bet you they are all on my tail. This, yep, right on cue. He's copping some hits. Oh, we might be able to snag it.
2. Contact air defense target 7 o'clock. Point 2.
Ouch. I got greedy and got punished. See if we can finish off whatever this is. It's probably the guy that we were shooting at earlier. He's got the wobbles. So, no, we're good. I hope he got, I wonder if he got the message. Rejoin, huh?
Contact air defense target 12 o'clock.
I think we might be done for the day. I think that might be it. Not seeing any more gunfire. is my engine shaking? We've got the shakes and the wobbles. Everything's still in the green. Suction, temperatures, coolant, yep, pressure, good. We just got the shakes. I'm going home. I'm calling it. No? Where did that come from? Is that ground fire maybe? Yep. Yeah, not today, lads. Yeah, yeah, no, I'm gonna call it. I'm saying we're going home. Engine is shaking and I'm not sure why. I'm gonna leave my lads to it. They're probably having fun, and they're probably gonna pick up a combat air patrol. But otherwise, we are headed home. Let's see if we can actually make it back this episode. Alright, got coast in sight, beach your head, off to the right there. Engine seems to be okay, everything's still in the green, nothing's being too sus, it's just we got the wobbles and the shakes, that's all. But we have made it across the channel. Let's go ahead and check it out.
Transport leader to sweepstake, checking out. Returning to base, over.
Acknowledged.
Acknowledged. Alright, we are missing 2 boys from the other flight. Hopefully they're okay and are just catching up. Otherwise, we're just going to follow this river up to the bend and then head on over to Chailey. Get ourselves down. Oh, there it is. Yeah. It's hard to see with the sunset. But that is Chailey. Let's get the boys sent home. Return to base. And we've got the other flight to do the same.
Transport aircraft, RTV.
Copy. Roger, returning to base. RTV.
Alright, start slowing down.
RTV.
And for the brake. There's a green flare for landing. Alright, gears coming down. Flaps. A bit high and a bit fast. Yeah, we're very high. We're very high. Whoops. Big flow. Well, it's too much. I'm gonna land halfway down the runway. Shit. Okay, okay, okay. Full flaps. Full back stick. Dance on the pedals. Dance, dance, dance. Ooh. I'm gonna run out of runway.
Springfield 1, taxi to parking area.
I'm so glad nobody saw that. Let's go find somewhere to park. And right there. Cool, let's get shut down. Ready, and crack the canopy. And that is that mission done. A very successful mission, I think. But let's have a look at this damage on our Mustang here. Seems to be, yeah, the right side of the engine and the middle of the right wing. We weren't leaking fuel. And yeah, the engine seemed fine, except for the fact that it was just shaking and shuddering and wobbling. But I am glad that I called it when I did. That was probably the mature thing to do. But otherwise, yeah, we did some damage to the target, and I think we ended up shooting down 109. And yeah, good day. Well, I hope you enjoyed. I certainly did. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and ring all the bells. And I hope to see you in the next one. Catch you around.